We're not doing the effing frogs today, Jerry. Because I say so, it's not time for the frogs yet. Hey there, kissable misters, it's me, Safari Sam. And no, I know it looks like we're about to do a specimen video. We're not about to do a specimen video. I do want to do another one soon. It has been a while since when the last one was, I think, the Megacerops vertebra. Today we're doing another live animal video. Now what's in this jar? In this jar is a spider that is simultaneously incredibly common and extremely rare. How is that possible? Well, it's possible because it's the southern house spider. That's right, a crevice weaver. Now this puppy is right there. Hello, little lady. And it is a lady. The southern house spider has huge sexual dimorphism. The males you've almost certainly seen around. A lot of people mistake them for brown recluses, even though they are not. Oh, look at her, she's itchy. A lot of people mistake the males for brown recluses. The males are a bit longer in shape than the females, and a brown recluse is a bit more rounded. Plus, the brown recluse has the violin shape on the back, and I think it might even be a smaller spider than the southern house spider. But you've almost certainly seen the males. I see them every day, literally. There's actually one that lives, and this is true, on my ceiling. Every night I watch him walk the entire length of the ceiling looking for food, and of course, pussy, which is why I gotta keep this little lady covered up, eh? Not want her to get pregnant. At least, not yet. I would like a shot at breeding these puppies, just to see what's up. I'm pretty sure there's somebody breeding them in captivity. Anyway, this lady is incredibly beautiful. So, I believe you heard me say that this spider was incredibly rare, but also incredibly common. How the hell is that possible? How the fucking goddamn shit is that even remotely possible? Well, you say, mate. This spider is common in numbers, but they spend their whole lives hiding. You see the males all the time because they're always running around, once again, looking for vagina. But the ladies spend their whole lives hidden. They crawl into a hole or a crevice, they spin a web around it, and they sit there for their entire lives. Much like a hermit. They're a little hermit spider. But these puppies, you know, they're everywhere. They're just hard to find. The females are darker, and they have those little, see those white spots where her legs connect to the rest of her body? And she has those big pedipalps. The pedipalps are the things that kind of look like legs on the front, but aren't. They're actually for feeding. Look at her eyes glowing back at us. She is a gorgeous creature. Doesn't she look velvety? Like, she looks soft, doesn't she? Beautiful. You see those scratches on the bottom of the container? Not scratches. That's bussy juice. That's silk. And their silk actually isn't sticky. It's rough. Stuff clings to it like it would cling to Velcro, which is very interesting. I didn't know there were spiders like that until I started researching these little ladies. But she is... God, look at her. She's absolutely gorgeous. She's just truly gorgeous. A beautiful spider. Let's see if she'll let me handle her. Now, I don't have a proper enclosure for her yet. I've ordered it. It's on the way. It's not the kind of thing I can just hop into PetSmart and buy. Can't just jump into Petco and snag one. It's a very specific enclosure with very specific engineering and architecture to hold these spiders. Remember, these little critters... Hold on, the cat's behind me. She wants our cricket box here. Remember, these spiders hide in holes, so in a regular enclosure, you'll never see them. but they do make special enclosures just for them. And I did order one. It was very expensive, but we did get it. It took basically our whole budget. But hey, little lady, you want to come on out? The thing is, this is almost a perfect thing for her to live in if you leave it open. So she might not want to come out. Let's zoom out. Where the hell did I put my tongs? My feeding tongs? Ah. There they are. Just gonna give her a little nudge. Not gonna hurt her. There we go, girl. Come on out. You'll be okay. The cat's not gonna get you. Come on, little lady. I just want to see if she'll let us handle her. She is venomous, by the way, but no more venomous than any other house spider. Oh, she almost came out and then she went back in. Come on, girl. I'm just booping the abdomen a little. I don't think she's gonna let us handle her quite yet. I'd really like her to crawl around on me, like Rotem has. Rotem is our praying mantis from previous videos. Don't know if you've noticed, invertebrates are kind of my jam right now. We got shrimp, which we call the Ebera Enclave. We have snails called the Littlefoot Legion, though we don't see them often. We mostly see them late in the night or in the morning. But the shrimp are everywhere, and pregnant, which will be great. Can't wait to make a video when they have babies. We also have a black widow spider, which you shouldn't have, but I do. And a praying mantis named Rotem, who I think might molt soon, actually. I don't know. But yeah, it doesn't look like our little lady wants to come out. But she is venomous, as I mentioned, but nowhere near the spider she's often mistaken for. The not black widow, the brown recluse. There we go. Hey, no. Oh, hello, beautiful. The most beautiful spider in the world. Where'd you go? Okay, you're in the wrong spot. She's gone. Well, it seems I certainly underestimated somebody's speed. She shot right up my arm, right onto my back. Rotem also jumped onto my back recently. I don't know what's there that they want so bad, but who knows? But God, look at her. She's a gorgeous spider. I actually showed a picture of her to someone recently, and they were like, wow, that's a pretty spider, which is not the reaction I expected from the little old lady that I showed the picture to. True story. Speaking of true stories, would you like to know how I got her? Well, I just watched a video, I had just watched a video on how great of a pet these make. Really, I had just watched it, and I was thinking, wow, that would be really cool to have. That would be really cool, but I'll never find one. I see the males all the time, I'll never find a female. But, guess what? Not 2 days later, I hop in the shower, and I see a little black leg stick out in the air. I kind of poked my head out the curtain, and first I think I'm looking at maybe a wolf spider or something. I can't get a good look at it. But once I lure it closer to me, I notice that it is the female southern house spider. I shrieked with joy. I'm not afraid to admit it. Sure, I'm insecure in my masculinity to an extreme degree, but I'll admit, I was very happy to see this spider. And I immediately ordered one of the fancy homes for her, which we will put her in. And the thing about this giant weaver here is she will get giant. She will get big enough to rival a tarantula. This is a young lady right here. It is. This is a youngster. And she looks full-sized. Like, if she were a male, she'd be full-sized. But she's not a male. Oh, She is feisty though. Look at her go. Now, she's been in here for a sec. So how about we give her a little treat, eh? Where the hell did my feeding tongs go? Oh, they're between my legs. Duh. So, into this little enclosure, I'm going to drop a dubia roach. I'm actually not entirely convinced she'll even eat it. I don't know what she's going to do with it, but it has to be a live one. Spiders and praying mantises, which are currently my favorites, have to have live prey. Right, they have to have live prey. So I'm going to snag a doobie. Scooby-Dooby don't fuck with the spot. I'm having trouble picking one up. Ah, they're really flat. Here we go, mate. Dubia roach. Will she eat it? Dubia roach. Let's see now. See, it's really tugging on her little strings there. Admittedly, she might be a little stressed. I mean, look, I'm here propping her up. Let's put one of the gloves I use for doing Black Widow stuff under there. I don't think she's going to go for it, but I am going to leave it in here with her as an option. Don't worry, she's not like gonna die in here or anything. But I am leaving her this prey as an option. Dubia, of course, seems pretty happy. The Weaver, she's a big girl. She doesn't really seem to be doing much. You can see him getting stuck on her webbing. Once again, it's not sticky silk. It's rough. It's like, I don't know really what word to use to describe it. I don't want to say serrated, but it's almost more like little hooks instead of a sticky goo. You know? I really wish he would go a little bit closer to her. Oh, see? He's got some of that on him, and now he's stuck. Okay, now he's down in there. Once again. But he's way down in the bottom. Flipped over. That's the cat you're hearing. Yeah, I don't think she's gonna go for him. I am gonna put a second one in, because he's not a big meal. Let's put, I'm gonna get the lid off, a second one in, just to give her options. Right. Dubia's, I'm planning on being a staple feeder for her once we get her set up in her own web, and he's gone. Okay. She's probably just stressed, but she's a beautiful lady, a magnificent spider, and I cannot wait to get her in closure. If you look, you can probably find one. They're all over the southern United States, but they're really all over the Americas, because the entirety of Central and South America are literally crawling with these gales. You just have to find them. They're around you, I guarantee it. You just got to find them. You got to learn to recognize their nests and maybe play with the webs on the outside so they'll come out and you can grab them. You don't really super have to worry about being bit. They're not very inclined to bite, and if they do, it'll be like a kind of general insect kind of bite. Like, it'll give you a little bump like a mosquito, maybe a little itch. They're venomous, but they're not super venomous to humans. They're also mostly blind. That's why she was so eager to crawl on me. She probably didn't even know she was crawling on a living thing for a while. You put your hand in front of her and she just goes. But she was so much faster than I expected. The videos I've seen of people handling these gals did not have them moving that fast. Perhaps I just need to get her used to me, much like I have Rotem. Rotem was completely against being handled when I first got her, but I kind of got her used to my hand being next to her, and then eventually she was inclined to walk upon my hand and crawl down my arm. She, of course, you saw her go straight down my arm, or straight up my arm from this point of view. She had no qualms about it. This is a type of spider, sometimes I'm just sitting in the recliner, reading or something, and one will just start walking across me. It'll just come up from the ground and start walking across me. And it's fine. I don't even, once again, as I mentioned, I don't squish these spiders. I don't squish any bug. I take bugs outside, or I feed them to my bigger insects, which is not something I do a lot. I did it with a cricket recently, but wild insects can have parasites and stuff when I feed them to my arachnids and other insects. So I try not to do it too terribly much. Hi, doobies. But yeah, she's really wonderful. She's a beautiful, wonderful spider. When I find the males in my home, as I was just saying, I just let them go, because they're eating the insects in my home. I've had a fruit fly problem recently. No, not from a culture. Everyone I know has a fruit fly problem in their house in this part of the world at this time of year that I'm recording. I'm recording this during the summer. And everyone I know has fruit flies right now. Bad. A lot of people are making those little science kit volcanoes in their homes just to get rid of them. Oh, look at her go. Wait, are you going up to the doobies? Did you just grab a doobie? I think she did. You saw her grab that doobie, didn't you? Oh, ho, ho. I think she was just pushing it around. Those doobies aren't really moving, so I don't think she understands that they're prey. Hey, girl. Nuh-uh. Sorry, you gotta stay in there. You got food to eat, girl. Here, let me... Can I poke the doobie? Look. There you go. No, girl. The doobie. Is it dead? It might be dead already. I don't think she recognizes it as prey. I think she's just feeling around. There you go. Get that doob. Come on. You're so close. Oh, come on, come on, come on. Yes, no. It's like she knows something's there, but she doesn't recognize it as prey yet. But in her defense, it's not moving. Spiders need movement to trigger the feeding response. Girl, come on, come on. Oh, there it goes. It's starting to move. It just moved a little on its own. Hey, there it goes. Did you see it? Come on, you little doobie, you little fucker. Yeah, I don't think she's interested. It's probably the environment she's in. But I'm going to leave the dubia in there with her. And I think I'm also going to give her another food option. Leave her with the doobies. But there's another critter that I think would be worth a shot, if I can get it to stay in there. Oh, I accidentally got two, looks like. Crickets! Are those crickets moving? Did I get dead ones? Fuck, I think that's a dead one. No wonder I was able to hold on to two. Let's try again. I'm sorry, I don't mean to litter your home with corpses. But... okay, now I can't get the container open. What the hell? No, girl, you gotta stay in there. Yeah, those crickets aren't moving. The good thing about crickets as feeders is that they usually never stop moving. You don't super have to worry about them not triggering a feeding response if they're alive. And they sure do love to be alive. Which is unfortunate for them, because I really like making them feeders. Ugh, I Can't reach any. Just see if she does anything. You keep an eye on our spider for me, who I have picked out a name for. You gotta stick around for the name, mate. Oh, damn it. I think I just crushed this cricket. Oh, nope, it's alive. Come on, girl, it's right there. It's kicking. Look at it. It's moving. Girl, it's moving right next to you. I don't think that's you doing it either. Come on, little lady. It's a cricket. Okay, she's not gonna feed. See, that cricket's still alive. Oh. 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 God fucking damn it. I want to make... Oh! Is she scared of it? Holy shit! Well... if she's desperate enough, hopefully she'll eat something. At the very least, one of the dubia roaches and one of the crickets is alive. So I'll just... I think that one's dead, and that one's dead. But I'll leave those in there with her. And they'll hopefully not scare the shit out of her. Anyway, that's kind of it right now. I don't super have much else for you. I do have a name picked out for her. I do realise that I did not mention it. And I'm going to do so now, so that you actually stuck around for a reason. So, the name I've picked out for her is Miracle. Because full disclosure, it's a miracle that I was able to find her. Especially so recently and accidentally. After learning about them. You see that dubia moving? That dubia's on the freaking move. Girl, get it. You can do this, Miracle. She doesn't care. The cricket and the dubia flipped over. Oh man, that motherfucker's really good at flipping himself back, which I said right before that. It's moving a lot. It should be eliciting a food response. I think having this open like this is just stressing her out. So what I'm going to do is cover it back up, lay it back down, and hopefully that'll make her... Oh, damn. Girl, you keep teasing me, girl. I keep thinking you're going to get one of these critters, and you don't. So I'm going to recover her and leave her to her devices. Hopefully she'll eat something. Both the dubias are kicking. Okay, that's good. That's good. I do think that first little cricket I put in was dead, but the other cricket up top is moving a little too. So she has options for food. She just has to take up on them. But that's it. Oh, she's coming. Oh Lord, she's coming. Oh, never mind. I don't think she can get up. But that's it for the female southern house spider. I think she's also called a giant orb weaver. We'll talk about it more when we get her terrarium. We'll do a big video describing... We got a couple more big videos with her, and of course I'm gonna record feedings a lot. Right now I have to go mist Rotem, my praying mantis's enclosure. She's got a lot of new moss and stuff, but she still needs a good misting every now and then. But hopefully our friend here actually eats. I'm leaving her in there with 2 live roaches and a live cricket for sure. So let's put a lid on this video. And I'll see you all next time. Bye for now. I know that the critters eating is 90% of what people come for, Jerry. I can't force her to eat. Alright? No. No, this is just how animal husbandry is, Jerry. They don't always do what you want. You just gotta take care of them. Yes, it is called animal husbandry. That's the real word. Or the real term, I suppose. I know it sounds weird, Jerry. You don't have to tell me. I know, trust me.